It was the day of the clearing of mines and what actually pertains in the gold and diamond mining industry. Grievances from the bush. More than 200 pork knockers from across the country, men and women, bared their chests in a candid exchange with officials led by Natural Resources Minister Raphael Trotman and his deputy, Minister Simona Brooms. Among the agencies represented were the Police Force, Social Protection Ministry, and the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission, all of whom faced the fire and the ire of aggrieved miners.
In Guyana, the easiest way to get miners off your land is to shoot them up and pay the police. GGMC hasn't helped. They sent us a cease work order 12 days after the shooting. GGDMA haven't helped. Edward Shields said he's on retainer fee for Dean Hassan. We are also asking for land to work. We have our equipment up for sale and it's in our yard. We don't have money to buy a land. When you go and you apply for a land and you pay for it, they tell you 2 weeks after, oh, somebody already applied, because they think the land have gold and they tip off their people to go and apply for the land.
The forum was intended to discuss the swirling frustrations of miners who want a level playing field for the distribution of not just mining lands, but lands with known mineral deposits. Knockers complained of being snared in a system balanced towards the interests of the big wigs in the industry.
When the government changed, there was a significant observable change in the behavior of a number of government agencies. First thing I noticed is that you don't see as many minibuses pulled over in a car now with a policeman standing up by the driver's door. A number of other things, similar things. Agencies or people in agencies adjusted their behavior immediately because they were aware or they knew that things are different now. The things they got away with before, they're not going to get away with again. I got the biggest disappointment in my life that I haven't gotten over yet when I found out that the mines officers didn't behave like that. Some of them. And in fact, the feeling I got is that these few got more arrogant.
The miners complained chiefly about landlordism and its adverse effects on the welfare of small miners, by which small miners are usually bullied away from properties rented from concession holders. In the face of a lengthy depression in the industry, with the price of gold simmering by the day, they are clamoring for similar tax concessions granted foreign mining companies. Minister Trotman acknowledged the pivotal role of small miners who declared 411,000 ounces of gold last year. He treated the miners with a bold promise.
I want us to understand, I wanted to remind the small miners that we, the local miners, are the people who produce the gold and it stays here to develop our country. We produce even more than these big companies. When you put all of us together, people say, one dirty bill dam. And if we join all our production together, I want to say to you this morning, if you never knew it, we produce even more than the foreign companies in this country.
Another similar forum is planned for the next quarter, when medium-scale miners will be given the opportunity to highlight their views on the way forward for the industry.
I am instructing the GGMC's board and the closed area committee to urgently release lands with known occurrences of minerals and accessibility to small-scale miners in each of the 6 mining districts. The new administration is cognizant that many persons can acquire lands that are without any minerals or with occurrences too low to ensure viability, and this has to change.